everyone. I'm Robin Zimmerman, and this is Talk of the Town. Hailing from the Upper Peninsula of Michigan is Jim Iwanicki, and he is head of the new transportation program at the town of Hilton Head. He's a civil engineer. He's moved from the snow to the sunshine. Welcome. I know you've been in your position for 9 months, but it's good to have you on the show.
Thank you for having me.
And we're here to specifically talk about Main Street. The work that is being done and on Main Street between
Wilborn
yes.
and Whooping Crane.
Okay.
The town took that over in December as a public road, and this project is to make improvements to get it more along our public road standards. Previous to this, it was considered a private road, and the town had no responsibility at all for it.
So Jim, when you say public road standards, give me some examples.
Well, there's a lot of things that you can do that if it's a private road, you can do some things that aren't quite standard. You take a look at the signage, take a look at some of the sight distance stuff that is out there. And so what we're trying to do is improve that so that it is more in line with what people expect when they get on a public road.
So just, again, your opinion, why did the town think that was important to take over that piece of property?
Well, the town thought that Main Street was a key public way, and the people have been using that here on the island as a public way for a long time.
Okay.
And so the town has been getting a lot of complaints about the condition of this section of Main Street, and it was out of the town's control. So again, we were we thought it was a very important thing to take it over and to make it public so that we can make improvements and meet the public's expectations.
Okay, so I understand the work involves the curbs, the gutters, restoration of the sidewalks. What else?
Well, what we're trying to do is make some immediate improvements to the curbs, the gutters. There was a lot of places where the tree roots had popped the pavement. There's a lot of areas out there where the pavement was what we call raveling, which is the asphalt was coming off the bottom layer of asphalt. So we're trying to address all those little spots right now to get it in a better condition. And there will be a future project out there that will take a look at that whole section and try to just recreate and make it a better Main Street for the community.
Okay, so when does the work happen?
Well, the work is currently happening out there right now. We have a contractor that's working out there between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. They're not out there every day, but most days of the week, Monday through Friday. And during that time, they are controlling traffic with flag control, keeping one lane open at a time so that it keeps everything open to the businesses out there.
So how long will this project take, Jim?
This project will take towards the end of the month, the first week into March. Okay. And we should have it pretty much wrapped up by then. There's some continuing stuff that we will do after that. There is some stuff that the town wants to look at, the stormwater system. That will happen later this year. Okay. There's also things with electrical lighting out there. We are looking at that right now to see if there's any lighting that needs to be improved. We know that a lot of the current light fixtures are not working properly. So that's something that we're investigating, and that will be a future thing for us to look at.
And intersection improvements? Intersection
improvements will happen in the future. We are currently looking at design standards for this whole section of road to see if we include bike lanes, widening out the sidewalks and making those into pedestrian paths in the area for the future. And so those are all things that we're looking at, but this immediate project is to get it to a place that's functional and that we can reduce the complaints of the people that are traveling there right now.
How many miles is it? A mile?
It's probably about a mile, yeah.
About a mile?
Yeah.
And you're right. I mean, it is a thoroughfare. Folks use that, as you said, as a main highway to get from when they don't want to be on 278 and go back.
And again, that's one of the reasons the town thought it was key to take it over, is because it is good alternative route.
Yes.
And again, if you're looking at city planning and planning for a region, the alternative routes and a different way to get into some place is crucial. And so if you know the back roads, that's a great use.
Very good. Jim, so nice to meet you. And we both hail from Michigan, so good to have you with us in this warm, wonderful weather of Hilton Head.
Thank you for having me today.
Thanks for being on the show.